What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, Straight Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do. We're on the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Money making Tuesday, new day, new goals, new opportunities. I'm looking for a bounce back, man. I'm looking for a bounce back. Yesterday was super frustrating for me. Here on the jam session, we went 7-3. There was 10 games yesterday. We hit 7 of them. We lost 3 of them. On the premium side yesterday, I had 3 games. I lost all 3 of them. Those were the 3 losses that happened on the jam session. That is super frustrating. I really can't even explain how that happened. 3 losses were the play of the day. The Toronto Raptors plus the points. They come out and score 11 points in the second quarter. An 11-point quarter? I can't foresee that. I've had 11-point quarters my damn self playing basketball. So an NBA basketball team in a 12-minute quarter only scoring 11 points? Super frustrating, especially against Phoenix, who's as terrible from an ATS perspective as they are. Super frustrating to see the Raptors go down in that style fashion yesterday. Also had the Warriors playing the Nuggets. Warriors red hot, hottest team in the NBA, but they lose to Denver. No Jokic, no Murray. Super frustrating. And then the other one, the Houston Rockets laying the extended number on the Philadelphia 76ers, the worst ATS team in all of the NBA. And you would have thought Grimes last night was SGA. Super frustrating night last night, ladies and gentlemen, man. I always call a spade, never run from the truth. I always tell y'all what it is, what it ain't, and I'm not in a great run right now. I'm not in a great run. But I need that shit to end today. I woke up in the best city in the world, sunny side Las Vegas. Beautiful day outside, as you see behind me. Let's get that shit back in blood. Let's do it. We saw that our reads last night from an overall perspective were right, going 7-3 here on the jam session. Smaller card today, just 4 games. Let's go 4-0. Build the momentum for the remainder of the week. All right? The madness starts today, college hoops. I do have a play in the madness today in college hoops if you're interested in that. First 4 action starts today. Just 2 games tournament-wise. The NIT does start today, but first 4 action for March Madness starts today, and I have 1 play in that you can scoop up over at Pickdawgz Premium for $19. But you're here for the NBA. Let's talk some NBA. 4 games on the card. First game on the board is the Atlanta Hawks laying 6.5 points on the Charlotte Hornets. Total 236.5. Not a game I'm overcomplicating. We know what it is with Atlanta. Atlanta's a team, when they play good teams, they play them tough. Atlanta plays up to their competition. Trae Young is that style guy. He believes he's one of the 5 best point guards in the league. So when he goes up against a good team, he's out to prove exactly how good he is. And they usually play good teams well. Where you run into problems and issues with the Hawks is laying points on bad teams. Because in those situations, they almost never do it. Charlotte, solid ATS team this season, profitable this season. Yes, they're a bad team, 17-50 straight up. But from an ATS perspective, you've made money betting them. And I think tonight's just another night where it's just too many points in our back pocket with Charlotte at home. I want those points in my back pocket with Charlotte at home. Needing the Hawks to win a game on the road by 3 possessions, you're asking for it. At least that's my mind. That's what I think in my mind. Hawks are the better team. Wouldn't shock me if they won this game. They actually should win this game, but I highly doubt they do it by margin. Give me Charlotte, the better ATS team, scrappy team, playing well right now. Want the points in my back pocket. Don't trust the Hawks laying 3 possessions on the road. We keep it rolling. We got the Boston Celtics at home at the crib with the Brooklyn Nets rolling in. Boston laying 13.5 here in this one. Total 213.5. Don't trust Boston following a win. I'm going to grab the points in my back pocket with Brooklyn. Boston following a win this season, they're still only covering the next game at a 30% clip. At a 30% clip. That's Boston. That's who they've been for majority of the season. I just don't trust them laying this many points on a scrappy Brooklyn Nets team. Brooklyn has been profitable this season, ATS on the road, especially as an away underdog. Brooklyn this season as an away underdog. Let me get y'all that number. They are 19, 12, and 1 ATS as an away underdog, covering in 61.3% of their games. Boston this season, I'll give y'all the number. After a win, They are 14, 33, and 1, only covering in 29.8% of their games. Quick revenge spot for Brooklyn. Brooklyn played them tough the other day. It was a really competitive game. Boston did win it, but barely. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we saw something eerily similar to that tonight. Eerily similar. I want the points in my back pocket with the Brooklyn Nets, just not really overcomplicating. And this one feels like a go through the motion style spot for the Boston Celtics. We keep it rolling, man. We head over to Golden State where the Warriors are 3.5-point home dogs with the Milwaukee Bucks rolling in. Injury report is something we have to keep an eye on here in this one. The Warriors are on the second leg of a back-to-back. No travel. They were at home last night. They did lose to a depleted Nuggets team, though. Murray, Jokic did not play last night. No problem for the Nuggets. The Warriors' winning streak came to an end last night. Curry, right now, currently listed as game time decision. Not out, but a true game time decision. I see Damian Lillard and Giannis on this injury report, but it looks like they're probable. They're going to give it a go. Of course, we need to know what's up with Steph Curry. He's the end-all, be-all, heart and soul of this team. We know who Steph Curry is. No need for introduction. Regardless, I'm on the Warriors if he plays or not. This is still the hottest team in the NBA, and laying points on the road with Milwaukee, in my opinion, you're asking for it. Nothing here suggests Milwaukee should be favorites on the road, especially with how well Golden State has played down the stretch. I know they had a bad game last night. Take that game, throw that shit out the window. It didn't happen. Last night's game, in my mind, didn't happen. And when I do that, even if Curry doesn't play, the Warriors should still be the favorite. That's how my mind got this game playing out. I'm not saying Milwaukee doesn't win this game. I'm not saying I don't understand how the books got here. I'm just saying I think they're wrong. Milwaukee should not be favored in this game in any scenario, even if Curry doesn't play. I think Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and company will be enough to win this game. Pissed off about that ugly loss last night. Give me the Warriors plus the points and even an outright attack on the plus money. I want to see what's up with Curry, but I don't think it's going to affect the game too much. I know that sounds insane to say out loud, but in that same breath, we just saw the Nuggets win last night. No Murray, no Jokic. It happens all the time. If you're betting NBA, you know this shit happens. Next man up theory, regardless of if Curry plays or not, I'm on the Warriors, ATS, and outright money line. Last and final game of the night, man, we got the Cleveland Cavs, the best record team in the NBA, also the best ATS team in the NBA. There's no team you've made more money betting this season than the Cleveland Cavs. They're out on the road laying 3.5 points on the Los Angeles Clippers. This is a good game, interesting game. So Cleveland, full season, they are 42, 24, and 1 ATS, league best. They've covered in 63.6% of their games. Problem is they're on the road tonight, and where they're headed to is LA, and the Clippers be balling their ass off at the crib. The Clippers are the best home ATS team in all of the NBA. The Clippers have played 33 games in the Intuit Dome this season. They're 23-10 ATS in the Intuit Dome this season, covering in 70% of their games at home. The Clippers are just the best home team in the NBA. It's no surprise either, man. They built a multi-billion-dollar arena this season to be good at home. They built a wall and some more shit. Like, I say that all the time because I really need y'all to understand what they did to be good at home. They have a low-key unfair advantage, and it shows in these numbers. As that's why I believe they're as dominant as they have been at home this season. Fading Cleveland is not fun, y'all. It's not fun. Cleveland is 18-9 ATS as an away favorite this season, covering in 67% of their games. I get it. Fading them is not fun. Looks like Donovan Mitchell will be back in this one. Evan Mobley's game time decision. Keep an eye out on that. I have a gut feeling, though, this is a James Harden game. James Harden comes out, has a monster game at home, at the crib, and propels the Clippers to a win. I think it's how this game plays out. Cleveland, I didn't like how they looked in that last game against Orlando. It might finally be a time where we can fade Cleveland. It's not fun doing so, but I think tonight is warranted. The Clippers, the best home team in all of the NBA. They've covered in 70% of their games there from an ATS perspective. Sign me up. I'm on LA plus the points and outright money line here in our last and final game of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. All I ask is that you smash the like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for both in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money Making March, man, during Money Making March Madness, Money Making Tuesday, calm before the storm. The madness does start today with first four action. We got first four action tomorrow as well, and then the full-blown tournament starts. Should be a lot of fun. Can't wait to kick the crap out of the books this week. Need a bounce back in the NBA, though. I need a bounce back in the NBA, and I believe tonight's the night we start that. So if you believe me, let's do the damn thing, man. I can't wait to see a lot of y'all tomorrow if you're coming out to Las Vegas for the celebration of life of Money Man Mitch. We will see y'all tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time. 9 a.m. Pacific time. Aria Lobby is where we will start the celebration of life of Mitch. So can't wait to see all of y'all there if you here and can make it. Again, smash the like button for your guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know who you like in the comments today. Let's end this fucking cold streak, man. Let's do it. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know, man. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out of here.